Hey guys, welcome back. We're going back in for some more Spyro 2. I just wanted to show from the load screen here, getting back into the game, because we're actually at 58% completion. Almost 2/3 of the game down. And we're going strong. I think we're on episode 14 or 15 now, I can't remember quite which. But we are absolutely storming through this game. So, this is what your guidebook should look like. 2,900 gems in total. That's provided you've paid money bags for all the areas here. 36 orbs, and obviously these parts should all be complete if you've been following along. We got Summer Forest completely finished before we even started here, so everything should be good. Right, let's get ourselves up to Scorch, because that's the level we decided we were going to do today. Something tells me in my memory that I didn't enjoy Scorch so much as a kid. It wasn't one of my favourites. I'm hoping it was just because of the music that I can remember, which you'll get to know what I mean very shortly. But I have been wrong about this so far. Zephyr, although it took me a while to get through, that was one of my longer episodes. That was just me being a derp. That wasn't necessarily difficult. Oh yes, that music. Kids and their candy. Although that being said, I do have beside me a pot with 110 Fruity Pops in that my girlfriend got me for Valentine's Day. She knows me too well. There's probably about half of them left now, and it's only been a couple of weeks. Right. First level where those barrels actually make sense. You'd expect to see those kind of barrels in a place like this. Just ruthlessly murdering camels here. Spyro, again, killing without prejudice. He is one bad mother lover, mother dragon. These guys acting all cocky, only using one arm to wield the sword. I'll teach them. Right, so watch out for these guys who are going to take pot shots at you. There we go. Not too bad to deal with. So the snakes in the basket, they're where you'll get your butterflies from on this level. If you do take any damage, I need to go back around here and glide up. So one of the orb challenges that I remember on this guy, I think it's an orb challenge anyway. It might actually just be how you progress through the game. But essentially, you raise these flags, and there's this guy on a magic carpet who comes and takes your flags. And you have to race him from place to place, and you have to catch him before he gets away with the flag. It's pretty difficult, and it's one of the reasons why I do not enjoy this level as much. But I think overall this is a pretty simple... Oh yeah, so this is another goddamn one. Any hunter-based orb challenge is pretty difficult as well. I don't know why, but Hunter just seems to like making life difficult for Spyro. I thought we were on the same team, but clearly I thought wrong. Kill all these guys. I did sort of review my footage as well. I was talking about enemies respawning. That doesn't happen. Once you've killed them, they are dead. You can actually track the enemies that you've killed. You can see in the guidebook there, 10 out of 28 so far. Once they're dead, unless you leave the level and come back in. I guess I just derped on that one. Has been known to happen. There we go. Now, obviously, we need something with a bit of power to kill that off. I believe we get Super Flame later on. I love how everything with Spyro is super. You get Super Flight, you get Super Flame, Super Shield. He's a super Spyro. All right, let's beat this orb challenge and help out Hunter. It's not actually that difficult. What you do is you knock down the monkeys from the trees. And then Hunter goes and collects them. Just charge a tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me. So you follow him to the tree. Knock him out of the tree. Hunter catches them. Again, with orb challenges, the thing that makes this difficult is actually just the controls. The controls are kind of... Try and kill two birds with one stone here. There we go. Spyro doesn't control like he normally would, and the camera decides to do very fun camera things. You going to the left or the right? I think you're going to this one. Going to take a bit of damage during this one. If you can, best to stay in motion. And hide kind of around the backside of the tree. You're welcome, Hunter. So, I did lose all my Sparks health there, but at least we beat the challenge. Have you got a second one for me, Hunter? No, normally they pull you up again straight away if you've got a second challenge to do. So that's all fine. Luckily we've got double health here. It's almost like they knew that you'd die a bit on that challenge. Get zapped by Zoe. Release the switch. And let's move on through to the next area. Everything going smoothly so far. I expect that all to change. I know in the back of my mind there's something about this level that I just did not enjoy. I think it's the magic carpet. I think it's chasing the guy. Can be kind of difficult, can be kind of tight. Is there anything up the top here? Coconut. Just a coconut. Oh. I love when enemies laugh at you. I mean, I don't love getting hit, but I love the fact that they're so confident. Now, another little fun fact. I spend my spare time finding out quote-unquote interesting facts about Spyro. And one of those is that Spyro, they set out to make a game where the enemies actually directly target you. So before this, most enemies like follow a certain path, or would just they'd just be like fixtures that did damage. And it was more to do with beating the level based on how it was arranged and learning patterns, whereas with Spyro that wasn't necessarily the case, because the enemies directly come towards you no matter if you go within a certain range, or they fire projectiles at you. So that was something interesting about Spyro. It made it a little bit different from everything else going on at the time. That looks like that might be all we can collect down there, although we may have to come back in a bit. Let's raise the flag. And yep, I can get across here. Open up the old door. And I think this is the last area where the talisman is. There's the super flame power up, so we're going to get to use that. Finish off these last bad guys. So actually kind of simple, Scorch. Oop, camera did a thing there, but you only need to charge around there to collect all those vases anyway. Didn't really need to see what I was doing. Finish him. And here is where we will go to collect the talisman. Oop. I'm still feeling sick. I don't know if you can still hear it on my voice, but I'm still snotty. That's why I keep taking breaks to sniff. But I am 100% determined and committed to finishing off Spyro 2. It has to be done, because I just know that they're going to bring out that remaster, and I'm certainly... I mean, I'm going to be playing the hell out of it anyway, so I will certainly do a Let's Play on that. Seeing as if there were one game that I'd consider myself an expert on, it would be Spyro and the whole Spyro trilogy. To prove our secret mission was a success, but the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you can knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back. Says this power-up thing should help. Right, okay, so something you're about to learn is that you can be a little bit more accurate with the super flame power-up. So you come through here, areas up there. I think I need to get to a different angle. You can use your triangle aiming here to knock this guy off. And then you have to catch him. So he'll run off and you have to chase him. You have to keep on chasing him, make sure you don't get hit by these things, or otherwise you have to start again. Clearly I did that just for demonstration purposes. Now, he does throw his bombs in fixed positions, so... Oh. If you know what you're doing, you can just avoid them. You can follow a specific route and you will never get hit. I've actually been known before to get ahead of the guy. There you go. But that's just 1 out of 3 flags.
Great, but there's
Still 2 flags out there. Now we're going to need to be a bit quicker on approach of those flags. So, oh, camera's doing camera things. Yep. Nope. Will not go past that spike. Here we go. So I want to be nice and quick getting back to the second area now. I believe you have to go in order, so you can't just go to the first area and then work your way back. You have to go to the closest area each time. Want to zap this as well while I'm here. No harm in shooting a few extra fireballs there just to make sure.
Still after my flag?
I'm still after your flag. Who said it was your flag, by the way? Just because your name's Flag Keeper. These orbs do bounce in kind of weird ways, do interesting and fun things, so just beware that... Yeah, you see how that kind of bounced around there? So you'll think you're safe because he'll throw it off to the side, so you think, oh, I can just keep going straight, and then it will bounce off something and give you some trouble there, so... Be aware of shadows on the ground, because they'll give you a good indication of where it's going to land. And to be honest, as long as he doesn't get too far away from you, you don't actually have to go all the way to the end of the level. Right, last one. Let's go kick his butt. We're going to do this last one in one attempt, just because I think it'd be cool. Not entirely confident I have the ability to do it in one, but there's only one way to find out. All the way back to the start of the level. Where is this one? It's up there. And the power-up's going to run out, isn't it? Great! I'll cut back. Okay, got him that time. Why they couldn't have just added a second super flame power-up, I do not know. But who am I? I didn't design the game. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So this one is only as difficult as the second one, because in that first section, he's really easy to follow. Up. See that? I got myself too close. I left myself with nowhere to go. This first section, loads of room. You got to charge for the most part, but there's no harm in occasionally letting go of charge just to... Oh, see, I couldn't even see that one coming in. Visibility is going to be something that makes a difference here. Being able to keep an eye on him, see where the orb's going, is going to make things a lot easier. It actually kind of got shurikens in them. I don't know... And that's close enough. I love that he kind of just drops a flag as well and gives up. It's like, Screw this. I'm not going to let you chase me around all day. That's ridiculous. Now, I don't know if you saw there, but the rest of the gems for this level are back at the beginning. So we're just going to head back there and pick those up. So we can see those gems just poking out there. I think if we... I can grab that one. Maybe need to do something a little more fancy schmancy to get around there. Do we have to go around here, perhaps? And use a bit of height from a glide. Nope, that's not going to cut it. What am I missing here? Of course. So to get around to those last few gems, the area that we came to before, there's a whirligig just there. So there's a bridge here at the end of the level. So we want to just go straight to that whirligig. And that takes us up. And we can set all those off. Hopefully there'll be a bit of a chain reaction. Lovely. And shower with gems and glass as well. Be careful. That you might have a few cuts. Good job dragon scales are cut resistant. So that's the orbs and the gems. The last thing we need is the talisman. And that will be Scorch all done. Thanks, Greta. I feel like a great secret agent. And let's just make sure we get the celebration fanfare. There it is. Kind of looks like that bug got cut in half, but no, it is just kind of flat, and that's why it looks like that. So there's the guidebook, and that is Scorch complete. And as I said, we are going to go in order, so let's just watch this. I'm sure to be hilarious cutscene. Oh no, these two young children are going to get sliced to ribbons. Uh-oh. I mean, if you had that kind of power, couldn't you have helped out during the level? I mean, it wasn't massively difficult, but you know, every little helps. Never mind. I suppose this wouldn't be much of a single-player game if every NPC helped you out every stop of the way. So, this is where we're going to go next episodes. Fracture Hills. Prepare for bagpipes. You'll get what I mean in that next episode. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Ciao for now.